Hello and welcome back to Jnana Yoga. My name is Mihir, and today we're practicing in the beautiful Dharamshala. We're going to go through a Hatha Yoga flow known as Timeless. This sequence will work on the entire body. It will be a mix of active and passive postures. And by the end of today's practice, you can expect to feel equal parts grounded and energized. Whenever you're ready to start, join me in a comfortable cross-legged position, bringing your awareness to your body and bringing your awareness to your breath. If you feel like, close your eyes and open your eyes within, sensing your breath flowing through your trunk to different parts of your trunk. For the next 45 minutes, commit to your mat. If your mind feels distracted, bring your awareness back to your body and back to your breath. We'll begin by chanting Om 3 times. You can join your palms in a namaskar or rest your palms on your thighs. Exhale completely. Inhale and let's begin. Bring your hands down to your thighs, blink your eyes open, welcome yourself to the space in which you're practicing, and begin by rolling your shoulders forward. We'll start with a sukshma vyayama or a micro warm-up for the body. We'll then proceed into some bigger warm-ups, making our way into standing poses. You can now roll your shoulders back. After standing poses, working through twisting, forward bending and back bending, and finally our closing and grounding postures. Kriya and pranayama will be included in this practice. Keep the shoulders rolled back and down, drop the chin to the chest, and make semicircles with your chin. If you feel comfortable in your neck, you might take your chin through one entire circle to one side, and then reverse to the other side. Continue a couple more rounds. Return with your chin to the center, and then lift your chin up. Stretch your arms out in front of you. Start making fists in your hands to warm up your fingers, your knuckles. And then keeping 2 fists in each hand, start circling your wrist. Change directions. A few extensions of your elbows either together or alternately. And then land both your fingertips on your shoulders and make some circles with your elbows going forward first. And then back. Interlace your hands in front of your chest. Inhale, pull your arms up, expanding your ribs, lengthening your body. Keep that length. Exhale and bring your hands down. 2 more rounds. Inhale and arms go up. Exhale and arms come down. After this third round, release the interlace of your fingers and twist to your left side, assisting yourself with your arms. Inhale back to the center, Parvatasana. Exhale, twist to the right side. Inhale, twist to the left. Finish your exhale. On the next fresh breath, inhale into Parvatasana and exhale to the right. Then inhale back into Parvatasana. And on the next exhale, take your left hand down besides your hip. Take your right fingers just behind your right ear. Inhale, reach your right elbow back and up. As you exhale, bring your right elbow towards your left knee. Inhale, elbow goes back and up, twisting and back arching. Exhale, flexing and twisting, elbow to knee. One more time. Exhale. Come into a side bend to the left side. Take a deep breath here. And as you exhale, press yourself up into Parvatasana. Now take your right hand down besides your hip. Take your left fingertips behind your ear. Inhale, left elbow goes back and up. Exhale, left elbow towards the right knee. 2. And 3. Inhaling, twisting and opening. Exhaling, twisting and closing. Inhale into a side bend to the right. Exhale, press yourself up into Parvatasana. This time, interlace your fingers, turn your palms up to face the sky. Lengthen your body from your waist to your armpits, from your armpits to your palms. And in this position, we'll perform 20 to 30 strokes of Kapalbhati. If it's uncomfortable for you to be here, feel free to take your hands down to your thighs. Take a deep breath in. Exhale completely, contracting your pelvic floor. Inhale halfway. And let's begin. Take a deep inhale. Tuck your chin to your chest, release your hands down to your thighs and hold your breath. When you return to natural breathing, lift your chin up, place your hands behind you and stretch your legs forward, circulating blood into your feet, moving your toes, your ankles and perhaps shaking your knees off. From this position, bend your knees to about 90-degree angle. Keep your feet wide. If you're as tall as me, your feet are probably off the mat. And now rocking the legs from side to side like a windshield wiper to mobilize the hips and the lower back. And drop the knees to the right side, arriving in a 90-90 position with both your legs. Reach your left arm up and twist to the back of the mat. Keep extending through that left arm and using the right arm to keep you upright. Ground your thighs down, lift your chest up, and turn a little further. Inhale, return to the center, taking both hands back. Take the knees over to the left, maintaining 90-90 in both the knees. Reach your right arm up this time and twist back to the left side. Keep pressing down through your thighs, lifting your chest up and turning at your shoulders. Release your twist, come back to the center. Place your feet on the floor. Reach your hands forward, interlace your fingers and release your index finger in Kali Mudra. Our second kriya will be tapping the fingers side to side like this while performing breath of fire. Let's begin. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale to the center, cross your legs, sit upright. Tuck your chin to your chest once again and hold your breath. Whenever you return to natural breathing, place your palms under your shoulders, knees under your hips, and use this cat-cow position of breathing to recover. So ultra slow movement, inhaling into an extension, exhaling into a flexion. Using cat-cow as recovery breathing. Inhale, arch your back one final time. As you exhale, tuck your toes in and lift your knees up. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward dog. Feel free to pulse out your legs, to rock your hips side to side, or anything that you feel you need in this downward facing dog. Bend your knees, walk your hands back, arrive at the back of your mat, ground your feet, separate your feet to about hip width distance, and then catch your opposite elbows with your opposite hands. Start rocking your body freely like a pendulum. Continue with steady, natural breathing. Come back to the center. Place your palms on the floor. Walk your hands forward. And this time, arrive in a plank. So bring the shoulders over the wrists, hips in line with the trunk, pushing strongly down into the palms, tucking the pelvis and keeping the core engaged. One more inhale. A slow exhale, bring the knees down, arch the back, bring the chest down and the chin down. From here, slide your hips to the floor, untuck your toes. 3 breaths of Bhujangasana. Slide the fingers off the mat so you're on your fingertips. Inhaling, rising up. Exhaling, coming down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. One final time, inhaling up into Bhujangasana, staying at the top, exhaling, twisting and looking back to the right. Inhaling, Bhujangasana, exhaling, twisting, looking back to the left. Inhaling, Bhujangasana one more time, exhale, twist to the right. Inhale to the center, exhale, twist to the left. Inhale back into your spinal extension. Exhale, lower yourself down, slide the hands in, close to your chest, tuck the toes, and then push back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Raise the right leg up. Inhale. As you exhale, pull the knee in, step the right foot forward, and bring the left knee down to the floor. On the inhale, reach the arms up and arch back. As you exhale, straighten your right leg, keep your chest lifted, and fold forward over your right thigh. Inhale, bend the right knee, arching back, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, extend the right leg, and fold over your right thigh, Laghu Hanumanasana. One more cycle. And exhale. And then from here, inhale into a lunge, reaching the arms up and back. This time as you exhale, plant the palms on the mat, step back into downward facing dog. Raise the left leg up as you inhale next. As you exhale, pull the knee in, step forward, and drop the right knee onto the mat. Inhaling into an extension. Exhale, keeping that extension, lengthening the body forward and folding over the left thigh. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, Laghu Hanumanasana. One more time, inhale and exhale. Inhale into your low lunge. Exhale, take the palms to the mat. Step the left leg back, downward facing dog. From here, step forward. Inhale, come up halfway into an Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale and fold your trunk, empty your lungs completely. On the next inhale, bend your knees and rise up into Utkatasana. For 3, 2, and 1. Bring your palms to your chest, Namaskar, Tadasana Samastitihi. We'll work with the standing sequence now. Inhaling, reaching the arms up, arching back if you feel like. Exhaling with a soft bend in the knees, folding forward in Padhastasana. From here, step your right leg back. Rise up into Warrior 1. Inhale. For 3. Sink into your front thighs. Square your hips to face the top of the mat. 2. Reach the arms up, and if you can, look up. And 1. Inhale and exhale, coming into Virabhadrasana, Warrior 2. Gaze towards your left middle finger. Stay grounded in that back leg. And align your trunk over your pelvis. So from your pelvis all the way up to your chest is one line. From here, we inhale and reverse by sliding the right hand down the right thigh. Reverse warrior 2. Come back through a warrior 2 and drop the left hand inside of the left leg to triangle pose, keeping the left knee bent to a 90 degree. You're very light on your left fingertips. The work is in the legs. Keep revolving the chest by pressing the left elbow into the left knee. Then inhale into warrior 2. Take the hands down to the mat. Step the right leg forward. Inhale halfway up. Exhale and fold. Inhale, rise up all the way. Arch back if you feel like. Exhale, namaskar and samastitihi. Let's do this on the other side. Inhale, urdhva hastasana. Arch back if you feel like. Exhale with a soft bend in the knees. Fold forward and empty your lungs. Step the left foot back, inhaling, rising up into warrior 1. Hold this position for 3 deep breaths. Then take a deep inhale. As you exhale, turn that left foot out to 90 degrees, arriving in warrior 2. Tilt the pelvis to neutral. Keep the front knee bent to 90 degrees. Stay anchored in that left foot and gaze towards the right middle finger. On the next inhale, reverse warrior 2 by taking the left hand down the left thigh, side bending to the left. Maintain a bend in your right knee. Without disturbing the position of the legs, inhale into warrior 2 and exhale, drop inside of your right leg into trikonasana or triangle. Press the elbow into the knee and turn your chest from right to left. Inhale into warrior 2. Windmill your hands to the top of the mat. Step forward with your left leg and fold. Inhale, rise up. Reach the arms up. Arch back if you like. Exhale, namaskar and samastitihi. Separate your feet at the top of the mat. You can catch your right wrist with your left hand. Breathe through the nostrils and recover. Shitali Tadasana or cooling Tadasana. Release the hands. Place the hands on the waist. Inhale, lengthen your body up and back. And as you exhale, feel your pelvis rolling gently over your thighs. Fold forward and catch your 2 big toes, Padangushtasana. Inhale, pull yourself forward and lengthen the front body. Exhale and pull yourself forward, this time slightly down, keeping the length of the front body. Let go of the neck. Broaden the shoulders and wrap the elbows slightly back. Keep the upper back broad, keep the breath free. And if you're flexible enough, straighten the legs. But if that doesn't feel good for your hips or your lower back, maintain your knees bent. From here, bring your hands down to the floor. Turn your feet out into a V shape and drop your hips down into malasana or squat. We'll try balancing on our hands, practicing a bakasana or kakasana. So step slightly back so you have enough room to work with. Press the elbows into the knees, knees into the elbows. Drop the hands down, keeping the hands about shoulder width or even slightly wider. I like to turn my fingers out by about 10 degrees. Start pressing the fingertips into the mat to grip the mat. And then tip to the front. Gaze to the top of the mat. Maybe raise one leg up. Maybe raise both legs up. Once you're up there, squeeze your big toes together and hold. If you're a beginner to this practice, perhaps just transferring the weight from malasana onto your palms, shifting a little forward, lifting onto your tiptoes, trying lifting one leg up at a time, and then sitting back down in malasana. For those of you who are good at this practice and you want to proceed further, rise up into Uttanasana, bring your knees higher up into your triceps, and then tip over into Bakasana. Make your way back into Malasana, press into your feet, and stand up at the top of your mat. Continuing with this theme of balance, we'll work with some single leg standing balances. We'll start by raising the right leg up and bringing the right foot into the left inner thigh. If you can't bring it to the inner thigh, you can also have it on the shin bone. Press strongly down into your standing foot. Shift your hips towards the middle, feeling the compactness in your hips. And then lengthen up from your waist. You can have your hands at your chest, or better still, bringing your arms up into the sky, broadening your shoulders like the branches of a tree, and spreading your breath to every part of your trunk. For those of you who have a good balance, you can challenge your balance by looking up between your palms. Then look forward again. Bring the palms together, back to the chest, and use your right hand to release your right leg and bring it back to the ground. Shift your awareness now onto your right foot. Raise the left leg up, bringing the left foot into Vrukshasana. Bring your palms together. Shift your awareness, press down into that right foot, and bring the hips towards the middle. If you feel ready, reach your arms up, open your palms, open your shoulders, and spread your collarbones like the branches of a tree. Find a point in front of you at eye level, or if you want to challenge your balance, try and look up between your hands. Then look straight ahead, join the palms together, bring them down to your chest, and use the left hand to release the left leg. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale and fold your body at your hips. Step, hop, or jump back into downward facing dog. Bring the knees to the floor and rise up into a kneeling position. We'll work with a few back bends. Lifting the chest up, turning to the right side and taking the right hand down to the right heel. Maybe an Ardha Ustrasana is enough for you today and you just stay here for a few breaths and then you change sides. If you like, you can take each hand to the corresponding heel. Push the hips forward, lift the chest up, and let the head drop back. Reach the heart up to the sky, hips remain forward, and shoulders remain back. To come out of the pose, you take one hand to the opposite shoulder, the other hand to the opposite shoulder, and then sit your hips down on your heels. Take a few breaths here to neutralize your pelvis, to release your lower back. And then make your way into downward dog. With knees bent and a heavy head to release the spine. For our second back bend, we roll forward into a plank, lower ourselves down all the way to the mat. Bend the knees, catch the ankles. First, initiate by lifting the thighs off the floor to engage the hips. Then lift the chest off the floor, and then kick the feet into the hands to deepen your back bend. Try to balance on your navel point and continue breathing. Lower yourself down. Rest your forehead or your cheek on your palms. Shake your hips from side to side to release your lower back. And from here, we're going to roll on to our back. Bend your knees. Place your feet on the floor and take a few abdominal breaths. So we have the option of two practices here. Option one is to lift up into a bridge pose, Sethu Bandhasan. Option two is to tuck the hands under the shoulders and lift yourself into Urdhva Dhanurasana, which is the upward facing bow. Choose the practice that's suitable for you. Inhale. And let's do this together. On the exhale, lift yourself up. Whichever pose you've chosen, make sure you're breathing. When you had enough, bend your elbows, bring yourself down, and stay with your knees bent and your feet on the floor. We'll do that once again, and then we'll release our back through some counter stretches. For Urdhva Dhanurasana, reach the arms up into the sky. Keeping the hands shoulder width, tuck the hands underneath your shoulders. Feet are hip width apart. Inhale there. Exhale, pressing into the feet, pressing into the palms. Lift yourself up. You might notice that lifting the heels up helps to extend the hips better. Once you have that extension in your hips, you might bring your heels and ground down further with your feet. As you release this back bend, come down to the floor and then pull your knees to the sides of your chest in Pavan Muktasana. Invite your breath into your lower back as if your lungs were in your lower back. Feeling that expansion in your lower back as you breathe in. And breathe out and flex your hips by pulling your knees down. Then catch your two big toes or your outer feet, and extend your legs to a 90-degree angle, Anand Balasana. Continue this deep abdominal and lower back breath.
minutes.
From here, take your right leg over your left leg in a figure 4 shape. Thread your right hand between your thighs. Take a hold of your shin bone or your hamstring on the left leg and pull the legs in towards your chest, figure 4 Pavan Muktasana. The same pattern of breathing. This time, taking the breath awareness even lower. So from the lower back, moving further down into the hips, the sacrum, and the pelvic floor. Release the legs away from your chest. Release the right leg from figure 4 and switch sides. Take the left leg into figure 4. Thread the left hand between the thighs and pull the legs in towards your chest. And then release the left leg as well. Separate your legs, coming into Anand Balasana shape. And if you can, rock yourself up into Navasana or roll to the side and sit up in a Navasana. Bend your knees, cross your legs, and come into a cross-legged seated position. Sitting tall with your awareness on your spine, we'll perform a few deep breaths of Ujjayi pranayama. Ujjayi pranayama is done by creating a slight constriction at the back of the throat. The topmost part of your throat just behind the nostrils. The breath sounds like the waves of the ocean. And from here on, we'll conclude with our final few closing postures. So head to the top of the mat, feet to the bottom of the mat, starting in a Navasana. Lowering the feet and the face in one line, Ardha Navasana. And then coming all the way down to the floor. Join the legs together, tuck the hands under the thighs. On the next inhale, pressing into your elbows, make a big arch in your upper back, lifting the chest, and bring the crown of the head to rest on the mat very lightly. Matsyasana or fish pose. Then pressing into your elbows, tuck the chin down and lower the head to the floor. Rock your head from side to side to release the neck. Pull your knees towards your chest. Exhale, lift the forehead to the knees, Pavan Muktasana. And then extend the legs up to 90 degrees. Lower the head down, Viparit Karni. If it's hard for you to maintain your legs at 90, you can bend your knees or support yourself by holding your thighs. Then take a hold of your legs and start walking up your legs. If you can, reach for your toes and roll on to your middle back in an upside down Paschimottanasana. Feel free to bend your knees. And then go ahead and bend your knees in case you had your legs straight. And slowly roll back onto your hips. Bring your feet to the floor and stretch your legs forward into Shavasana. Viloma 1 pranayama. Inhaling into the abdomen, taking a pause, interrupting the breath, continuing that same inhale, filling up the chest, taking another pause, interrupting the breath for a few seconds, and then finishing that inhale at full capacity, holding, and exhaling slowly and smoothly in one go. Two more rounds. Inhale into the abdomen. Pause your inhale. Continue your inhale, this time into the chest. Pause again. Continue your inhale to full capacity. Hold at the top, keeping your shoulders and your neck relaxed. Exhale when you need to, in one smooth flow. If you need a couple of recovery breaths, feel free to take them. And then one last round as a self-practice. Dividing your trunk into 3 stories. Inhale into the first story. Interrupt the breath. Inhale into the second story. Take another pause. And then inhale to your full capacity. Hold your breath. Relax your shoulders. Relax your trunk. Exhale in a smooth flow. And then rest with natural breathing. Take some time to reflect on today's practice. Not just reflecting on the postures, but also on your mental state as you went through this practice. How did you approach certain challenges? What was your internal dialogue through the practice? And finally, noticing how you feel now at the end as you rest in stillness. Being open to any thoughts, ideas, images that show up for you. And not just accepting them, but if possible, embracing them with love and care. This is the practice of yoga. Noticing, allowing, accepting, and embracing all your different shades. You can now bring about a little movement in your body. We'll end with 3 deep breaths, joining the legs together, interlacing the fingers, stretching as you breathe in through your nose, inhaling, exhaling through your mouth with a sound or a sigh. Ah. Don't be shy. Welcome all your shades. Inhaling, taking a nice deep stretch, feeling your spine uncoil, and exhaling. Ah. Do that one last time. Whenever you're ready, you can press yourself up and continue with your day ahead. Thank you for practicing this timeless Hatha flow with me. I wish you a grounded, focused, and relaxed day ahead. Namaste.